there's a good stiff jab by Virgil Hill.
A stinging left. And another left by Hill. And that'll wrap things up in round 4. Jim Hill is standing by with Harold Frazier. Jim?
All right, Steve, thank you very much. Harold, while you lost a tough split decision, you made a lot of fans here, and you earned the respect of the champion.
Yes, I did. You know, I thought I could have fought a better fight or finished him when I had him hurt. But, you know, hopefully the fans would demand another rematch, or they appreciate the fight enough where they want to see me again.
You mentioned a little while ago that if it went the distance, you wouldn't be surprised if he retained his title.
Yes, you know, I knew the judge would be leaning toward him out here, but, you know, I thought I had a chance to take him out, which I did, and I just didn't capitalize on it. I was a little too anxious. I burned out on one occasion trying to take him out to the head, and I should have worked the body more.
You have a reputation of being a blue-collar boxer. Do you think if you were a little more flashy, that might have helped?
Well, being out here, I think it might have helped. But like I said, it's a well-deserved win for him. He fought his heart out, but I thought I had the decision and
Okay, let's go back to Steve. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Harold Frazier losing a split decision to Roger Mayweather earlier tonight. We are now in round 5, scheduled for 12. The WBA light heavyweight title fight.
Steve, something has to change here. Hassan has to do something different because Hill just puts every round in the bank. And Hassan does not have the reputation of being a knockout puncher. A couple more rounds, he's not going to be able to win unless he knocks Hill out.
Hassan, 25 wins, only 4 by knockout, only a 16% knockout ratio.
No, what's interesting to me is all the animosity leading up to this fight. There's been a lot of it in the papers and the different comments they've made, and they have both been quite gentlemanly in the almost too much so for Hassan.
I don't like that when they apologize. I mean, Hassan, Hill threw a jab right on the belt line, and the other guy complained, and Hill apologized. Don't apologize, do it again. Let the referee control the fight. If it's a low blow, he'll call it.
Not too much mystery in my scoring, I don't think. I've got it a shutout for Virgil Hill at this point. The fight a lot closer, obviously, and as Gil said, Hassan, not a big knockout puncher, is going to need to turn this around pretty quick if he's to win.
I think Jim Hill brought it out before the publicity photo session. Hill and Hassan were standing face-to-face posing for promotional pictures when Hassan said to Virgil Hill, "I can tell by your eyes you're scared." And Virgil shot back, "Well, then you better get glasses." Actually, Hill was quite upset over Hassan's remark and may have psyched him up even more.
Somebody better start psyching Hassan up.
There was that looping right by Hill that'll rise from the crowd.
A lot of flash, but not much substance, Steve.
Less than a minute remaining, round 5.
Well, right now, all the money that the Hilton Sportsbook took in on the 3-dog night bet, that isn't going to happen. They may be losing on the over 21 rounds. It's a big bet here whether it will go 21 rounds all the fights. Right now, it's looking like that's going to happen.
Yeah, the first one goes all the way, and Mayweather wins that. And this one is round 5. Well, there's always Hans Barkley. Coming up, the main event for the WBC Middleweight Championship.
I'd like to hear what they're telling Hassan between rounds because, I mean, he hasn't done one thing differently, and he's lost every round.
And the bell sounds ending round 5, and we will follow Mr. Hassan into his corner.
Whatever Gil asks for, he gets.
Well, he's a man of power.
You're waiting on him. Hey, son, look at me. You're going to lose this fight unless you pick it up.
What is that they say when they cross the tiger with a parrot? I don't know what he is, but when he talks, I listen.
Ain't the way you fight.
Terrible,
Don't do this old boy.
40.
He's already hit you with everything he's got.
Fill your lungs up.
He ain't put you down, has he? All right, then go to him.
Hey, Ramzi. 40. Look, you got to let your punches go automatic, son.
You're trying to load up with one big haymaker at a time as he comes in. Quit it. Use that jab and throw combination.
Look, you You're wanting to wait on him out there. I don't want to see you wait on him. I want to see you take it to him. Look, you're halfway through the fight right now. You got to start picking up the pressure and pick that tempo way up.
We want these last 6 rounds.
Well, we know that Virgil Hill has a good left hand. There it is. But what about his right? He did land a good overhand right later in the round, and that left hand set it up.
Well, they pretty much expressed your views, Gil, as we enter round 6, scheduled for 12. Simply put, you're going to lose this fight if you don't do something. Virgil Hill in command. And just when Hassan steps forward, he gets tagged.
The problems for Hassan is he's a very straight stand-up fighter, and it's tough to get inside when you're a stand-up fighter, and yet he's managed to do it against a lot of his other opposition, maybe because they're just not quite as skilled as Virgil Hill.
Here's that stinging left jab by Hill again. You want to lock Hassan a bit, a little off balance.
Fight like this, when Hassan is fighting the same way round after round, it gets kind of tough for the viewing audience, Al. You have to say that.
Well, because he can't get anything going offensively, and Hill, as you accurately pointed out at the beginning, despite the knockout of Stewart, which may have been a mirage, Leslie Stewart now maybe on the decline, he's not a big puncher, so it's tough for the scenario this fight to change.
I'm glad they heard us.
Yeah, they must have. Not only can you affect the broadcast, but also the fighters, Gil. Whatever you say happens.
In the meanwhile, Hill continues to land that good stiff left jab.
Coming up to a minute remaining, round 6.
One thing he's very good at doing when he gets there.
Well, he got there then now and just walked away again.
As we close down in round 6, once again, all Virgil Hill. Jim Hill is standing by with the hitman, Thomas Hearns.
Steve, thank you very much. Thomas, first of all, thank you so much for letting us come in here. Are you still planning on a knockout tonight of Iran Barkley?
Well, I'm planning on going out there and give a great show. I'm looking for the opportunity to get Iran Barkley out of there. My plans are to go out and just box and then basically just set Iran up.
You know, there's still some people who don't believe that you can go on and box 10, 12, 15 rounds.
Well, I'm not here to prove it tonight. My plans are to just go out there and come back victorious.
If he comes out and wants to brawl with you, what will your tactics be then?
I'll let him have it. I'm going on the boxing.
Okay. Thank you so much. Good luck to you tonight.
Okay, man.
Okay, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. Now let's go back to ringside. Steve?
Thank you very much, Jim. The main event upcoming. The WBC Middleweight Championship. Thomas Hearns versus Iran Barkley. This is Virgil Hill, who has been in command over Ramzi Hassan. And round 7 scheduled for 12 for the WBA light heavyweight title. Hassan in the red, Virgil Hill in the black.
Look how strong that Hassan is, muscling back into the corner. But it's not a wrestling match, it's a boxing match, or a fight. I'd rather call it a fight. But it's a boxing match right now.
Good job by Hill of tying Hassan up every time he does get on the inside.